Konnichiwa, and welcome to the 136th podcast of the NC Rowan County Anime Group. My name is Robert Kion. I am the co-president of this club. Today's podcast, we're going to be doing a little bit of old school anime here. And the first one we're going to cover is one that actually was played on the Sci-Fi Channel back in the 90s. This is called Planet Busters. And this is my VHS videotape of Planet Busters. And it's like what I told my friend Tim Will the first time I showed him this anime. I said, Tim, this movie, you watch it one time and then you put it away and you try to forget it after 10 years. It's not a bad anime. The story goes very well. Ending could have been written a little bit better. But it's one of those animes that you watch it one time and you just want to forget it. You know, put it away and leave it alone for quite a long time, because if you tried watching it over and over again, you're going to definitely get bored after a while. And so that's what I have to say about Planet Busters. Now, the next anime, this is a bit of an old schooler, and this is called Video Girl Al. And we have about 3 different type of tapes, and I'll show you a little bit about it. Hopefully the artwork will show up. I don't know how this camera's going to behave itself. And this was a short little OVA series. And it's sort of like a I Dream of Jeannie type of story, not to give too much of the plot away, but give you a little bit of a premise. Guy goes into a used videotape store that was selling used VHS tapes. He gets unusual tape, to say the least, and a girl pops out of the videotape, and you go through the adventures of this series. And that's all I'm going to say about it. The artwork moves very nicely as far as the style and everything, and I did like the direction, the way the director directed everything. The only problem is I hate the ending to this series. But on a scale of 1 to 10, this is at least an 8 or maybe a B series for me, and it's okay. Now, my views are objectionable, to say the least. Somebody could actually watch this and say, hey Rob, you're being a little too rough on this series. It deserves a lot better grading than that. You are entitled to your own informed opinion. But to me, I'm glad I have this series. I bought it for $3 for the whole set, $1 a piece for the videotape, and I'm glad to have it in my series. Wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. If the tapes ever wear out, I wouldn't mind trying to go after the VHS copies of it. I mean, try to find duplicates or go for a DVD run if it was ever put out on DVD. By the way, recommended age for Planet Busters, I would have to say age 12 up. I think 11-year-old wouldn't enjoy it. Video Girl Al, it's a very mature anime. I would have to say at least 16 up as far as his age. Pioneer put this out originally. Now for my next anime, The Pet Shop of Horrors. And this little video, I would have to say for the recommended age for it, I would have to say 14 up. It's a nice, fun little video to watch, to say the least. I enjoyed it. I'm glad to have it. It was put out by Urban Visions, one of their early products. And it's quite fun. It's worth watching, and I enjoyed the stories. On the scale of 1 to 10, this one gets about a 10 at least, or an A. It's very nicely done. The animation works well, story works well, and everything. And it's a very good little series, fun to watch. It does what it needs to do. It entertains you. Well, our next meeting will be our Christmas party, and that will be December 4th. We'll be meeting in front of the Books a Million at 4 o'clock. And then at 4:35, we're going to be leaving to go over to President Tim Will's home to have our Christmas party and our 8th anniversary party. Now, We are asking people who are coming to this party to bring a covered dish or bring something. This year has been very rough for Tim and for yours truly here as far as the economy, and stuff. So any help that you bring will be deeply appreciated. All right, but please let us know if you're coming or not. After that, I guess the next big event will be Ichabod Con, which will be 7th through the 9th in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm supposed to be doing panels at that convention. I look forward to meeting you and the cross-players and having a great time. Uh, January the 19th, we'll be meeting, which will be the weekend after Ichabod. We'll be meeting in front of the Books a Million at 5 o'clock. At 5:30, we're going to go home and go over not to my home, but Tim's home, and watch the Melody of Oblivion. And February 4th through the 6th is What the Hell Con, and hope to take some members up there and probably get this vote to see if we'll make What the Hell Con our new home of convention or not. It's a very fun show as far as What the Hell Con. I didn't go last year because of the snow and stuff, but the 2 years I have went, I've had a wonderful time. It's a great fun event. It's free and open to the public, and I highly recommend it if you're a gamer or something to go to and check out this convention. Uh, February 19th, we're going to be showing the science fiction series Gantz, which is a horror story, not for little kids to be watching. It shows the dark nature of humanity, and like I said, it's not for little kids to watch. It's got nudity in it. It's very violent. Well, this is it for now, and I wish you a very good day. Goodbye.